What's going on, guys? Today I want to talk about the rise and fall of empires. Ray Dalio has a YouTube video called Principles, and it talks about big cycles and the rise and fall of empires. It also talks about the real meaning of a new world order. And I want to talk about where we're at in this country, the United States, and in the world, and what can we do as individual citizens. Now, I know everybody's going to go revert back to the democratic process and say we can go vote, we can protest, we can, lobby our politicians and our leaders to change. But if you look at the confluence of events that are already happening, according to Ray Dalio, in his understanding of the New World Order, how in every 70 years, when a country is going bankrupt, when they're in debt, they usually engage in a war, and the winner of that war decides the New World Order. Well, we're already heading toward war in that cycle. So what I would like you to do is to research that cycle, right? According to Ray Dalio, acknowledge where you think we're at. I want you to look at multiple sources and tell us where we at in 2022. And then I want you to tell me your first inclination based on what experts say. I want you to look for multiple experts on the subject and tell them what can the individual citizen do. Do not revert to talking about voting and politics, because the confluence of things going on in the world today, that won't be enough to stop what's coming.
Ray Dalio's framework on the rise and fall of empires highlights a cycle where nations ascend to power, peak, and then decline, often leading to a shift in the global order. According to Dalio, this cycle is driven by several factors, including economic productivity, financial health, internal conflicts, and external competition. The cycle often culminates in a period of significant upheaval, such as war, which can reset the global balance of power. Where we are now, in 2022, according to Dalio and other geopolitical experts, the United States is perceived to be in the later stages of its cycle, marked by high levels of debt, internal division, and declining global influence. The COVID-19 pandemic, rising inflation, social unrest, and geopolitical tensions, e.g. with China and Russia, are seen as indicators of this decline. The world appears to be moving toward a more multipolar order, with emerging powers challenging the dominance of the U.S. and its allies. What can individual citizens do? Given this context, what can individuals do outside of the traditional political avenues? 1. Economic resilience. Diversify income streams. Focus on building personal economic resilience by diversifying income sources. This could include investing in skills, creating small businesses, or exploring alternative markets less tied to the U.S. economy. Prepare for economic uncertainty. Given the potential for financial instability, it may be prudent to minimize debt, save strategically, and invest in assets that hold value during economic downturns, such as precious metals or real estate. 2. Community building. Local networks. Strengthen local communities and networks. In times of national decline, local support systems become crucial. Building strong relationships with neighbors, local businesses, and community organizations can create a safety net. Self-sufficiency. Promote self-sufficiency through skills like gardening, basic repairs, and local trade, which can reduce reliance on larger, potentially unstable systems.